Okay, so what is the last class we discussed about HTML, right? And
Which was for, yeah.
yeah, so fine. What is CSS? CSS is cascading style sheet, and CSS is one important uh, web component, the building block. Okay, so CSS is cascading style sheets, and with CSS we can make web pages, design beautiful. Okay, okay, whatever it is, and with the CSS we can apply cosmetic changes.
Cosmetic means?
Cosmetic means like decoration
Okay.
flavor. Okay, decoration flavor, like you are applying something like a creams and powders, colors, whatever it may be.
Mhm.
For example, face have some cosmetic application, right? So the same way with HTML, we can do some cosmetic changes. Cosmetic changes, nothing but some colorful things, design beautiful. Okay, cosmetic changes. With CSS, we can apply some cosmetic changes to HTML. And CSS is not programming language. Again, this is not programming language. And CSS is a simple syntax. And we write CSS in three different ways in HTML. The one is inline CSS. The second one is internal CSS. And the third one is external CSS. Okay, let me tell you one by one. What is inline CSS? What is internal CSS? And what is external CSS? All the things.
Mhm.
Inline CSS is element specific. Element specific. Okay, what is this element specific means? For each and every element, we need to apply some CSS. We need to apply CSS, and inline CSS not recommended, not recommended mostly. Okay, so not of the for complete application we need not to write inline CSS. For each and every tag you need not to write a CSS. For example, I'll be having 1,000 components in my HTML.
Mhm.
I need to write 1,000 lines of CSS. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is not recommended in the real-time application. But okay, sometimes you can use inline CSS. This is like element specific. Element specific, nothing but whatever you are writing something like element, and you need to write with a style attribute. Style is a very important attribute to write inline CSS, and attribute is nothing but it is in a property of the element.
Property. Yeah.
Yeah. So you write a style attribute and write your values, whatever the values you want, or you can write inside it. And each and every values are separated with a semicolon. Value one, value two, value one, value two, semicolon, value three, something like this.
Okay.
Okay, this is the way of writing the CSS. This is the inline CSS, for example. Uh, this is actually available in the element open tag only, not in the element close tag. And inline CSS will be available in open tag, not in close tag, not in close tag. Okay, so this is the very important point you should remember. So don't write this attribute in the any attribute. Don't write in the close tag. Any attribute we write in the open tag only. Let me try to take a one simple example how to write in CSS and all. For example, I am taking h1 tag. Okay, h1 hello web development, something like this. Okay, this is my h1 tag here. And for this H1, what I want to do is I just want to write a inline CSS style equal to something like a color attribute. I'm writing color colon red. And I just want to write something like a font style equal to font style colon something like a italic, font style italic. Okay. So can you see observe what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
Style attribute we are writing, but attribute having so many values here. The first value we are writing is color value. This is the color value. This is the first value you are applying, and each and every value separated with a semicolon. But the last value don't put semicolon. Don't put semicolon. If you put semicolon, not a problem, but it is not required. But all the values are separated with the semicolon. All the values are separated with the semicolon. That is the important thing you should understand. And let me tell you here one more point here. Note point. Every value mm, separated with the semicolon. Every value separated with semicolon. 1 second. Every value separated with semicolon. Let me take one simple example how to write inline CSS for HTML. Okay, let me take one simple example for you. And desktop, I'll be having a class called, okay, new folder. Folder name is 27.
You can type day 5.
Oh,
Day
sorry.
5.
Yes, fine. Day 5. And this is called inline CSS. Inline CSS.html. How to write inline CSS? Let me give you clear clarity. Inline CSS. How to write inline CSS? For example, I am writing CSS for the body. Body style, background color of the body, something like a light blue. Background color for the body I am writing. So this is an inline CSS. For the body, I am applying some style. That particular style will be style attribute. We are writing an attribute here called a style attribute, and the value is nothing but a background color, something like a light blue. Okay, fine. So my body should be available with the light blue color. Let me check it out. Open in the browser. So now my browser can able to see my browser is available in the light blue color now. Is it or not?
Yeah.
Browser is available in the light blue color. Okay, fine. This is the inline CSS I'm applying. Let me take a H1 tag over there. H1 hello web development, and let me have a multiple H1s copy paste. Okay. Okay, for the first H1, what I'm doing, I'm writing the inline CSS again. Okay, what is this particular H1 will be a color. I'm taking a red color, and the second H1, I'm applying the style. A color is blue. Okay, let me save and render it here. What happened? The first H1 got a separate color, and the second H1 also taking a separate color. By default, it will take a black color.
Yeah.
Browser default color it will take. Browser default color is a black color, and the browser default body color is a white color, and the browser default font color is a black color. But based on your style changes, automatically those things getting applied here. You got to understand how the things are happening. For example, let me try to write a paragraph. I'm writing a paragraph over there, and paragraph I want to take some text. Okay, lorem ipsum, taking a plain text here for the paragraph, copy the paragraph here. Okay, so for the paragraph I want to write the style, again style, and the color will be something like a red, and the font style will be italic. See what I'm doing, I'm writing two properties now. I'm writing two properties now. How properties are actually writing here? Can you see, observe?
Yeah.
Semicolon. So separated with semicolon. You see, observe now, semicolon is there between the two properties. One is the color red applied and the font style italic.
Yeah.
And we given semicolon. That semicolon is very important. If you don't apply the semicolon, don't write the semicolon syntax, it will not properly come. Okay, now it should be saved and run. Okay, my paragraph got taken. This is my paragraph. I got taken my paragraph over there. And let me take a one more paragraph and change the style for this paragraph. Color is green. Obviously, you will be having another paragraph with a different style. Okay, in the CSS, inline CSS is actually element level and element specific. For each and every element, we need to apply the CSS.